Hey guys, my name is Lizzie, and for tonight's video I'm going to be talking about At the Devil's Door. This movie is a possession film, and it is very interesting. This film starts with focusing on this couple, this young girl and boy, this teenage girl and boy, and pretty early on you start to realize that this guy's up to no good, kind of creepy. Basically, he takes her to meet his uncle, and they play this game. And basically, it ends with her selling her soul to the devil for $500, and she thinks the love of this boy. And after the first time you see her get kind of possessed, the movie takes a very odd kind of turn, and it does what almost feels like a flash to the future, fast forward, whatever. It focuses on these two sisters, and personally to me it felt like you were supposed to think one of those sisters was the adult version of this teenage girl from the start. But then that ends up not being true, and then it leads you to believe that she is the daughter of this couple who are trying to sell their house, and one of the sisters is the realtor. And she keeps seeing the girl, and she thinks it's just like, oh, I've seen your daughter at the house, and they're like, but she ran away with like her boyfriend. And she's like, I keep seeing her. And so then she sees her again, and she kind of convinces her to stay and not run away. And she calls up the parents and is like, hey, I have my daughter. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're with our daughter. The police got her. And she's like, no, like, I'm looking at her daughter. She's here. And they're like, no, like, we're with her right now. And then she realizes that it is basically the ghost of this girl who has sold her soul, because after she had done that and was getting possessed, she committed suicide, which there are very specific reasons for why she did that, which I'm not going to get into. I will leave that spoiler free. But yeah, the movie just takes this really weird kind of switch of focus from different characters throughout it, which I actually didn't hate. I did kind of at first because it threw me off, and I was like, who are these people? It's very weird. So for a while there, it's quite confusing, but then it gets all cleared up. I don't want to completely spoil this film because I actually did really enjoy it. I thought it was definitely creepy. I wouldn't necessarily say like super scary, but I definitely really did enjoy it. And so I do highly suggest it if you have not seen it. And one of the other things that I really liked that this movie did as a possession film is it used the kind of flailing of the body across the room and up into the air quite a lot. And I thought that it did a really good job of doing so. It wasn't too many times. I will say when the initial girl, the girl that sold her soul, every time you see her get possessed, she does like the crazy flailing seizure like thing. And that is a slight annoyance. It's like, okay, we get it. She's like being possessed. But it makes sense at the same time because you need to know and see that. But yeah, I thought it did it in a really great way that I don't think enough films do. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of films that do that, especially with like haunting films. I mean, Paranormal Activity overuses doing that, but I thought this film did it in a lot better way, and maybe that's also biased because I prefer possession over just haunting in general. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great film. So, oh, and one last thing that I liked about it is that one of the main characters, the realtor's sister, is played by an actress that was on Glee. She played Santana, who is definitely like one of my favorite characters on the show. It's just a little fun fact. And I thought that she was great in it. I thought really all the actors were great in this film. So if you've seen At the Devil's Door, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this quick review, please do give it a big old thumbs up. And make sure to hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content. And I'll see you guys later.